Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and this is Coco and this is our podcast number 16. Thank you for joining us today once again. Coco is very keen to get into her chicken tonight because she was a little bit cheeky and didn't want all her tuna that she had for her dinner. I think it's because she had too many cuddles today, and I think some people might have snuck in a little piece of cucumber or tomato here or there when I wasn't looking, but now she's a little bit hungry, so I will give her chicken. As we all know, this is one of her absolute favourite treats, so I'm going to pop her down on the floor with her chicken and then we can have a little chat. There you go. She will definitely enjoy that this evening. Now, before we get started into all our crochet talk, I just want to let you know that today is Thursday, the 26th of January, and we celebrate Australia Day here in Australia, and we had a wonderful day. We had a lot of family and friends popping in and out. It's getting close to 9 o'clock and I've still got my son with all his friends, outside on the balcony having, a nice little cheese platter to themselves and some drinks and some laughs, with all the fairy lights out there. So I thought, I need to get away so I can get to chat to you guys. Otherwise I won't get this podcast out. And also tomorrow I go back to work. So I need to have a shower and tuck myself into bed a little bit earlier than usual. So before we carry on though, I want to show you, for those of you that may not be familiar with a lamington, because I did mention it the other day now, Ask Me Anything video, and I've got some of my cookies here as well. So this is what a lamington finger looks like. And I'll just cut it open so you can see the inside. It's actually one of my absolute favourite treats. So when you open it up, there's coconut going everywhere. See, it's just a yellow cake inside and it's got the chocolate and the coconut covering it on the outside. It is delightful, let me tell you, and I will be having some later with my cup of tea. But I just thought I'd showcase my little cookies for you as well. So they're the flavours that I made here. So I made chocolate chip. Everybody loves a nice chocolate chip cookie. Of course, very Australian, macadamia nut and white chocolate. Who doesn't love a nice funfetti cookie? And these were left over. I had some frozen balls, gingerbread with white chocolate and some choc mint. So everybody enjoyed these today, and there was some left over, so I just thought I would show you. Can you hear Coco snorting in the background? She's really enjoyed that chicken. So I will let her finish it off now. She's doing some sneezes by the sounds of it. So before we get started, I just want to share some happy mail with you. It's come all the way from Pamela, from Pamela's Adoring Crochet, and it is a Christmas card. Now, when you look at the envelope, it does say that it was sent to us on the 20th of December, but it's so wonderful to keep getting some Christmas cheer. So thank you so much, Pamela. We really, really appreciate it. What a wonderful little snowman with his carrot for a nose. Lovely. So I'll put that aside in our keepsake box. I'll just give Coco a little cuddle there, and I think she knows that I have a little piece of cucumber for her here, so I might just give her that as well. Oh my goodness, Coco, treat after treat after treat. So now that we've got our happy mail out of the way, and very much appreciated as always, I thought I'd talk about our little cow before, we get into any of my whips or finished items, finished projects. Everybody has been doing such an amazing job and sending us so many photos via email, and a few have been uploaded onto Instagram as well. So thank you for keeping them coming. It's wonderful to see everybody showcasing their work, and others have been, putting comments, saying, that they're up to, already finished February and they enjoyed the V-stitch. So that is also amazing. And I love that we're all having such a good time of it. So thank you for, keeping me up to date. I really do appreciate it. So let me get my glasses on so I can make sure that I get it right. Before I showcase everybody else's, I will show you mine very, very quickly. So this is the February stitch building onto, let me just fold it for you so it's a bit easier to see. And they're the colours there. Now I have to say to you, how we started and we said we're going to use all our leftover yarns from all the projects we made for all those that we love, and how amazing it'll be to make something for ourselves and also to be like a memory of all the things that we've been creating. See these colours here, the brown, the green and the grey? I made my daughter a V-stitch blanket. What a coincidence in those colors, plus like a tan creamy color as well. I could not believe how that worked out. And the fact that it's not only the colors that we chose, but also the V-stitch. That was just so amazing to me. So it, you know, reinforced how amazing this project will be in the end, because it will be a total keepsake and a memory of all the beautiful gifts we've crocheted for all our family and friends. So there I am, I'm all caught up. As you can see, I've got my stitch markers in place, ready for the next colors to join on for March. So that will be coming up in about a week's time now, so I can't wait. I'm very, very excited about that. So, you know, keep going. Those of you that are still catching up, there is, you know, it's not really a race, but, you know, if we can do it together, that's wonderful. As we said, there is no real time limit. Just if we get it done by July, it's like a little Christmas gift in July for ourselves. So now I'm going to showcase some of the work that you amazing people have been producing and have sent photos to us via email. So let me get my my iPad so I can show everybody's work. And thank you so much, everyone. You know how much I appreciate getting all of these, because it actually inspires me too. I think, oh wow, I could have done them in those rows or that way or whatever. So it is just so amazing. Now this very first one comes to us, and I'm going to try so hard not to make a mistake tonight. People cheer me on. I need this. I get all the good vibes out to me. So where are we? So the very first one comes from Josephine. I tried very hard to position the lights tonight so there wouldn't be any glare, but I'm not sure how it went. Anyway, back to the wonderful blanket, Josephine's blanket. She said that she will be trying to do, so no matter what the stitch is, she's going to endeavour to do 5 inches per month, because she wants a 60-inch blanket lengthwise by the end of it. And her foundation row has 180 stitches. So thank you so much for that, Josephine. It's coming along so beautifully. There, can you all see that? That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Now our next blanket comes to us from Raylene. How beautiful is that? Let me just zoom in a little bit for you. Oh, there we go. And now Raylene says, so you know it starts down here. I don't want to do it that way because yeah, there we go. So it starts here and goes upwards, obviously, because we can see the V-stitch. And Raylene has said she's starting with the dark colours and building up to light colours. So it's going to have like an ombre effect. I can't wait to see this one grow. And she's also saying that in between the months she's using a row of the cream, and a single row of the cream, and she'll be using the wildcard colours to do her border in. So that will look spectacular. Thank you so much for that, Raylene. Really appreciate that. And our next blanket comes to us. Oh, there it is there. Make sure I've got the right one. Yes, from the wonderful Thea. So thank you, Thea. Your V-stitch colours look so similar to mine. Love them. Absolutely gorgeous. And Thea said that she used a burnt, oh yeah, our oranges are a bit different. That's right. Yours is a burnt orange, which is beautiful. And she's saying that all her colours, except for the green, are from her scrap bin, because she uses the green to make a lot of little Yoda beanies. How cute is that? That light is still in the way. Sorry, guys. But there you go. That's fabulous. And then, last but not least, via email, we have the wonderful Shirley's work. Now, Shirley is actually my American yarny friend, not Aussie. I made such a huge blunder last week because I saw WA and just thought Western Australia. But Shirley and I have had a chat about that and she's all good with it. See the top one? That was her original January. But see underneath how she started with the border with that beautiful, beautiful yarn. I've got a photo next there so you can see. Look at it zoomed in. So she's putting that in between. I'm so sorry about the light, guys. I do not know how that happened, but it did, and there's nothing I can do about it right now. I'll try even harder next week. So as Shirley is building onto hers, how amazing does that look? She will be adding that colourful one in between, that one there. It's going to look spectacular. So thank you very much, Shirley, Thea, Raylene and Josephine, for sending us our beautiful, your beautiful blankets so we can be inspired by them and admire them. So thank you so very, very much. I'll see if I can quickly get onto Instagram now and I will show you some updates as well. Coco's having a little moment. I might just pick her up actually while I find them. Just give me one moment, please. Hey, what's up? She's had a very long day today. Too many cuddles, I think. That's what it is. But that's okay. So here we are. I can find it. Here we are. There it is there. So people have been showing us. So To Crochet Curious. Thank you for your update. Beautiful colours. And then we have, this is the lovely Terry from Yarn Joy podcast. She's added her rose. That's beautiful. And then we have Michelle. Oh, wow. Look at that. Michelle's gorgeous. And then we have the lovely Julie from KS Mum Crochet. That's the month before, but I think she's done an update. Maybe she hasn't posted it. She's actually done the extra colours because I saw it on her channel. And that looks like all the others are just the ones that we've already seen before. So they keep, you know, coming along to our hashtag as well, Coco's Crochet Cal 2023 on Instagram, which is wonderful. So that's another way for us to keep up with everybody's Cal. So as I said, in about another week's time, March's colours and stitch will be revealed. So I'm actually really looking forward to that as well. So thank you, everybody. A quick little side note, I've got it here because I didn't want to forget to tell you. I don't know if all of you remember the red shawl that was a whip that came across from last year, and I finished it a couple of weeks ago. It was my girlfriend's birthday a couple of days ago and I gifted it to her, and I'm very happy to report that she absolutely loved it, and she said she can't wait for the cooler weather to arrive so that she can actually wear it. So I was so excited about that and I wanted to tell you guys as soon as I could. Now, the other thing that I would like to show you is my whip. It's actually, I'll just pop her down. Let's see if she'll be okay with it. It's actually going to be, and I've got the yarn inside. This side's even prettier. So it's going to be like a bag. I'm going to use it as, that's the base. That's all single crochet, and then it's got alternating rows of treble cross stitch and single crochets in between. So this pattern is by Sarah Satch, and I'll link her channel down below. She's only just put this video out a couple of days ago, and I thought that it would be a great project again to use my Ogos because it's coming out really nice and sturdy. Because what I've done is, with the Ogo, it recommends that you use a 6.5mm hook, but I don't think I have my hook here. Oh yeah, I do. So I've been using the 6mm hook. And simply just by going down that 0.5 millimeter, it's amazing how much like more dense the fabric is, is actually crocheting up, and much sturdier. As you can see, it's sitting quite nicely like that. So the bag's going to grow probably to about here. So double that, so I'm guesstimating maybe another 8 rows, and then you do a few rows of single crochet and then create a handle. Sarah has quite a short handle on it because she says she likes to hang it over her wrist. I'll see how I go with the length of the handle when I'm starting to make it, but I don't mind that idea as long as I can hold it and put my project in here and be able to take out the yarns and that quite easily. I'll see how we go. So that's my whip at the moment. And I have one finished project for you, which is the Tile of the Week Thursday, which is a crochet along that I'm doing with Sam and Mike from Manfers Makes. They're using this book, and they've said that they're going to do all 100 tiles. And a lot of us, including a lot of you, have jumped on at any time that we could. And this is tile number 25. And I have to say, I really did enjoy making this tile. I'll show you the tile in the book for anyone that hasn't seen it. It's this one here, and it's called, I think, the Calypso. Let's have a little look. Yes, it's the Calypso tile. So here it is there, without giving too much of the pattern away. But what I really liked about this one, it was quite simple to make. You know, you work in the round and you do some puff stitches, as you can see up close, all scrap yarns. But right up close, I don't know if you can see this row here and this row here. That is something that I had never done before, and it's actually a slip stitch surface crochet. Now, I watched the tutorial by Mikey from Crochet Crowd, and he's got a really good tutorial on that, and I wasn't familiar with this one at all, and I always wondered how some people were able to do like writing and that on their blankets, and now I know how. So how wonderful was that just by joining along a cowl, that I thought would just be, you know, something that, you know, as long as you've got a few hours set aside, you'll be able to create something beautiful. I'm actually learning along the way as well. I'm just going to pick Coco up. I think it's starting to thunder because we're up high up here in the attic, so she might be, you know, a little bit cautious because of that. So that's pretty much what I've been doing all week. We have had a little bit of time to, you know, catch up with friends this week, which has been great. So it's sort of, you know, chewed away a little bit out of my crochet time, but that's okay. I've had a wonderful time creating what I have. I've got quite a few projects in my mind. We did recommence Coco's Crochet Corner back here on a Wednesday night because we had a little break over the holiday period. So that was lovely to catch up with all the girls. And we always talk about you guys as well. So as I said, this is an extension to Coco's Crochet Corner. So that makes me so, so happy that I'm able to combine the two together. And it's just so beautiful. I just love it so much. The girls are working on certain projects. We caught up, and there's even chatter that we might enter one or two of our pieces at the Royal Easter Show. So I will let you guys know what our decisions are. So I'll have to consider which project of mine or projects maybe that I will enter. And we just said it will be just for the fun of it. If anyone gets any prize at all, well, that will be a total bonus. But can you imagine just being able to say, hey, I was able to participate in, you know, the Royal Easter Show. I think it's a little dream of mine since I was a lot younger, because they're the exhibitions that I love to go and see, you know, all the handmade items, including the food, and then there's the vegetable and fruit displays and the animals. That's where I get the most joy when I go to the show. I'm not much of a rides person, so and I haven't been to the show for so long. But anyway, I thought I would let you know that is a possibility in the near future. I think we need to make a decision by the end of February from what my girlfriend Jane was saying to us last night. So I will let you know if that happens or not. And if I do, I'll show you what I'm going to enter. Oh my goodness, whoever thought that I'd be saying these words. Anyway, I hope that you're all very well, and as always had some time to crochet. That is the most important time of the day or night for me, because as I've said many a time, it's when I de-stress. Just, you know, make sure that, you know, I'm in that zone where everything is perfect and everything is fine and nothing bothers me. So I'm looking forward to that. It will be a little bit later on this evening because we've had a very busy day, as I said, cooking, eating and socializing. That's okay. That's what Australia Day is for, after all, to catch up with everybody. So on that lovely note, I will wish you all a wonderful weekend coming up, because tomorrow will be Friday. I'm hoping to catch up with you again very, very soon. Coco is ready for bed. I think it is time we said good night, or good morning if you're watching this in the morning, or good afternoon whenever you catch up with us. So I will say bye-bye everybody, and Coco says woof woof. Take care, and we shall see you all again in another video. Bye-bye for now.